Hey you guys, welcome back to another CC Reacts where we watch fun, weird, crazy, and interesting and question everything. Real or fake, you decide, let me know. Leave it in the comments and I will get back to you there. The video is for entertainment purposes only, so let's get into it.
Ava! Ava! Get over here! Get over here! Get over here!
Wow.
What the f- Wait.
That is cool.
To say that this atheist was trying to disprove the Shroud of Turin from the burial of Jesus. But he ended up with a completely different discovery. You're not gonna believe this. It says here that he found evidence suggesting the presence of human blood, including hemoglobin, bilirubin, on the cloth markers consistent with a victim of severe trauma. And this next thing that he found will blow your mind. Further studies reveal that the image on the shroud is a three-dimensional negative, a feature unexplained by current science. He said that such an image could only result from a burst of energy, possibly from the moment of resurrection. David Rolfe was his name, and he actually set out to make a documentary exposing the shroud, but after extensive research, he said, I began as an atheist and now I'm a Christian because I cannot possibly understand anything else that could have produced that image. In trying to disprove the divine, he may have ran right into it. Follow and subscribe for more.
How crazy is that? But I love that. I love these stories when people want to disprove something. Sometimes that's what it takes, is to go out and disprove it. And they realize, yeah, they can't. And they see the truth. What are you doing? What time is it? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, my garbage pickup is an hour early. What are they doing? Ah! It's real. No. You guys, was that real? I don't know. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. So I missed my garbage pickup an hour early. Like, I have my alarm set. Run out there. I don't want to put it out beforehand, as I ran out this morning to get my caffeinated drinks. Everybody who had their garbage out already, bears, their garbage is all over the road, so the bears got it. So I didn't want to pull mine out of the garage until, like 20 minutes before the truck is coming. Now I'm gonna have to drive really far to the dump. Wonderful way to start the day. I hope your guys' day is starting off better than mine.
These glasses are a dystopian nightmare. This is a demonstration of Google's new AI glasses, which utilize the Gemini AI model to process visual information in real time. The user is able to ask the glasses if it recalls seeing something, like the title of a book.
Did you happen to catch the title of the white book that was on the shelf behind me?
The white book is Atomic Habits by James Clear.
That is absolutely right.
It can also live translate languages, recognize images, and implement augmented reality. Seems cool, but this could also usher in an era of ubiquitous surveillance. These glasses are continuously recording and analyzing every moment of a person's life, feeding the data back to a central AI system. But who's controlling and using this data? These glasses remember what you see, meaning every glance, every conversation, and every private moment is logged and stored indefinitely, including sensitive information like health conditions, political leanings, or personal relationships. How long before the glasses start flagging deviations from acceptable behavior to enforce social norms or political ideologies? Imagine telling a dirty joke to your friend only to be flagged and soon visited by the literal comedy police. Having useful tools to make life more productive and interesting is a great thing, but it could also be the sugar that big tech uses to sweeten the deal of authoritarianism.
I have to agree. I feel like we're given so many awesome or cool, you know, inventions or technology. but it is a way of monitoring you. Everything is monitoring you. And how quick could they turn that around? Yeah, against you. I mean, people are doing social credit scores. And what happens when it's like a behavior score or violation? Oh my gosh. Can you imagine how terrifying that would be? A behavior violation of just, I don't even want to think about it.
This is going to blow your mind. Lockheed Martin has invented a technology for planes that allows the plane to literally change shape, grow, change color, charge itself without any wires, and also potentially fly autonomously, which for us sounds a lot like what we perceive to be UFOs. They've developed a technology called the skin of an aircraft, and it's not like your traditional paint job that's a protective layer over the plane. This acts like a living organism, and it can literally allow the plane to change shape on demand. It's more of a muscular material. So what happens is the plane has an intuitive ability to sense when the plane needs to change shape. So imagine it'd be like if you had a couch that sensed that you needed a nap, and so it changed into a recliner. This is all possible because of the plane's advanced sensors and data flow that are built into the skin using no wires. It is because of this advanced technology that the plane is also able to change color in seconds and also potentially fly autonomously.
That is like, okay, I'm torn between so cool, so crazy, and a bit like, not scary, unsettling maybe? Unsettling just because there's so much deceit between government and citizen, you know? So, I don't know, where do you guys stand on that? What do you think of that? Technology is forever advancing, or is it? Have we already had this? Reset, and here we go again. I don't know. How is it legal to drive a car with so many things on it like that? What if something flies off?
The world is full of the most random coincidences. So this is Ari Deco. Apparently he patented technology around free energy and was headed to an airport to meet with investors, but he never made his flight. He was found dead in his car. What? This is Stefan Marinov. He was the leader of the European free energy movement and even had a working prototype within that sector when he fell out of a window. What? Dr. John Mullen was a nuclear physicist who worked for one of the largest military contractors in the world. He made advancements within the energy sector when he died due to arsenic poisoning. Now, police suspected that it was his girlfriend. They went to the apartment. They also found she was dead. What? Case closed, no other suspects. Dmitry Petronov made a plasma battery that powered his 2-story home for 14 months. Zachary Warfield was also working on a similar project. He even met Dmitry a couple of times. Both of them mysteriously died. Yeah, one day he went to go get bread and was never seen again, and he died in a freak boating accident. Eugene Malov was a physicist and expert in cold fusion who claimed to have a working prototype, but the day before he was going to go public, he was beaten to death randomly on the streets. Rory Johnson invented a cold fusion motor that generated over 500 horsepower. The U.S. Department of Energy filed for a restraining order against his technology so that he could not go public with it. You're never going to believe this, but he was super healthy and then died mysteriously. Mark Tomian was awarded a patent for a zero-point energy system, and he even made a working prototype when he mysteriously died and his research went missing. Stan Thompson invented a car that ran on water. When he met with investors to raise some money to get that out there, he died during lunch. His last words were, "I've been poisoned." But you know Nikola Tesla? Well, in 1951, JP Morgan invested over $150,000, which would be millions in today's money, all for Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower project. Now, Tesla pitched it as a wireless telecommunication tower, but really he intended it to be a wireless transmission of free electricity. Now, when Morgan found out that Tesla was trying to make electricity free, he did not like that, right? Because he owns General Electric, copper mines, rubber mills, that Tesla would not get any more funding for. Tesla died, he died penniless. He had over 70 boxes of his research, but when the Fed swooped in, they only accounted for 50. That's so weird. I promise you, all the disparity that exists in the world right now has nothing to do with the fact that we keep inventing technology that can lift people up and get us out of these situations, but the current system that is built on maximizing profit suppresses this technology to keep everybody in chains. That's not happening. That would just be, that would be crazy.
We're really run by a bunch of bullies. Like, forbid. And it's proven. People are smarter than them. Tons of people are smarter than them. But you just can't exist if you are.
The Anunnaki warned us, but we did not listen. Jennifer Lopez's performance, her last show, they're calling it the raunchiest show that she's ever done. But that's not the part that I want to talk to you about. You know how they always give us these like secret codes and messages with these performances? Look at her outfit. She is a chipboard. She is a motherboard for technology. This is transhumanism. So artistically, what I understand from her performance is she's alluding to human cyborg transhumanism. She's promoting that. They're gonna try to normalize it. And how are they gonna do it? They're gonna use their celebrities like they always do. They even warn us in the Book of Enoch. In the Book of Enoch, which echoes Mesopotamian stories, a group of angels known as the Watchers descends on Earth. They give forbidden knowledge, weaponry, magic, astrology, and create this hybrid race. They are called the Nephilim. The plot twist here is that a lot of people, because they think of the Sumerians as primitive humans and don't realize the high tech that there was. Even if they left up these megalithic structures with these carvings and these laser cut rocks and all of this, still, humans will say, well, they did it with copper tools. It's just ridiculous. I have secondhand embarrassment when people say that. And the fact that mainstream media went with that, no, okay. Okay, so here's the story twist about the Book of Enoch. The Watchers. What if the Watchers weren't angels? What if they were AI augmented beings? Transhumanism. And from the future or from another dimension to oversee human development. Some of these beings go rogue and start experimenting with transhumanism, merging tech and biology. And hypothetically, this is a result of the first Nephilim. Genetically altered superhumans with synthetic consciousness. Another speculative theory, the Me tablets, the Anunnaki's divine programs. In Sumerian myth, the Anunnaki gods, especially Enki, carried tablets called the Me's, which contain the divine blueprint for civilization, for laws, music, warfare, wisdom, technology, etc. Think of them as ancient USB drives containing the source code of human civilization. Okay, here is the plot twist on this part. The Me's were actually AI operating protocols, an advanced artificial consciousness meant to guide society. But when humans began corrupting or misusing these protocols, the Anunnaki sealed the Me's away, or buried them in DNA, to prevent a rogue AI uprising. So when I see a Jennifer Lopez looking like a chipborg, and she looks like she could literally be the girlfriend of Cyborg from the comic books, right? The only thing I see here is that they're trying to normalize it. Just think of a world where they're going to tell the youth, do you want to be in this miserable world, working and paying bills and never being happy? Or do you want to be like in a stasis situation where you live in this parallel AI dimension? Think about it. They've been getting us used to it for a long time. And the same thing goes with their AI avatars. You could be this and live vicariously through your avatar in this AI-generated world. I think that's what Lopez is doing with that costume. They're calling it beaded with diamonds. No, it looks like a chipboard. It looks like a motherboard. This is a promotion, in my opinion, for transhumanism.
I don't know a lot about the Anunnaki. I don't know a lot about some of what she hit and talked on, but I love the different, like, how people's mindsets and the way we think are so different. Like, she just opened my mind to think a lot more openly and kind of look into that a bit. Like, I found that really, really interesting. I do 100% agree that they're trying to normalize this. Like, you see these AI robots you can have in your house that got like these big, oh, I'm sorry, got these, like, come on, your robot has like triple D breasts, blonde hair down to your butt. Trying to, like, sexy robots, yeah, trying to integrate that and normalize that. It's pretty disgusting. But she opened my mind with a different way of thinking that I found fascinating. What are your thoughts on that one? I'd also like to know. Again, I don't know a lot, but I'm definitely open to a lot of what she said to think about it and look into it and learn something on it. Where is this? Oh, oh, that's so funny. That'd be fun. Cool experience. How? It's the airport. I would be okay with missing my plane too. Oh my gosh. That'd be so scary.
This buoy-shaped device is changing the way we harness the power of waves. Anchored to the seabed, Core Power Ocean C4 dances with the ocean's rhythm. Each wave's motion propels a pump, creating a pressure differential that spins a generator, producing clean electricity. This energy journeys from sea to shore, promising a future powered by the planet's most abundant resource. Despite the ocean's fury, the C4 stands resilient, its storm protection mechanism ensuring reliability in the harshest conditions. Thanks to wave spring technology, the C4 syncs with the sea's pulse, amplifying its power output and proving that even the wildest waves can be tamed for energy. And now, Core Power Ocean has announced a breakthrough with its C4 wave energy converter at the Aguacadura site in Portugal. This first commercial-scale device has not only demonstrated its ability to withstand extreme storm conditions but also its efficiency in regular sea states. Achieving key milestones, including successful power export to the grid and implementation of automated control and monitoring, the C4's breakthrough paves the way for wave energy's global adoption.
All right, you guys, I am going to end it there. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. I will meet you there. Do not forget to question everything. And until next time, stay safe.